I like to show y'all the mess before we get to the best, or my best anyway. Definitely not going to be the best, but uh, this arm here is a real challenge to weld that up without the proper table, and when you just kind of do it on the field and you're trying to get it get X, Y, and Z level and plumb, it's very difficult to get it plumb and keep it plumb, or keep everything in square and plumb. I'm pretty close. I'm a little off on the this arm over here where the clamp is. I got square in at what you see as the top. No, at the bottom. What you see as the bottom is square, but at the top, it's a little off. And in my, I don't know if it's a little twist in that metal or what, but I'm gonna try to live with it. I'm gonna adjust it when we get down the line, connecting the box, the dump box, to the arms. I'll figure it out when we get down there in that end. But if I were to make a suggestion to someone, get your nice flat table, nice level flat table set up where you can clamp down from just about any angle before you start this project. And especially if you're doing like me and you're using scrap material, because this was a boat trailer. Like I said, every bit of this was a boat trailer except for the plate that you see on the bottom. And I definitely found some pieces that were warped, and the boat trailer had been in an accident as well. So just kind of got to take it for what it's worth. Like I said at the beginning, reduce, reuse, recycle. And this is not exactly my profession. It's just, hobby type work. So we're gonna find the center here, and we're gonna grind this down right now and get everything all smooth and back to this level here, because it's off. You can see, you might not be able to see it, but it's definitely off. So all of this needs to get grinded down back to this level here, and then we'll get our center, put the two centers together, pick either a top of this plate or bottom to line up with, or maybe we'll just use the outside of this channel to the outside of the this channel. And anyway, bottom line is we're going to get it all lined up and marry the two together here with some tacks strong enough to handle the weight of the bucket and everything without shifting, but not the final weld out. And we'll do the final weld out after I know everything is at least moving up and down the way that I want it to, and I know I got the geometry on the dumping of the bucket. What's important is that when the bucket is flat on the ground and the arm is coming up at 30 degrees, that's not a big deal there. But since I want to use hydraulics, you want to be able to pull that bucket back a little bit. That'll help you in scooping when you're pushing into a mound or something. That'll help you to be able to wiggle that a little bit. You don't want all of your plate, all of your movement to only be forward, so you want a little bit of drawback. And I want to use a 16-inch cylinder, and so I'm trying to save 2 inches for back. And in my mind, that's what I want right now, and 14 inches forward. So the geometry of where I attach the cylinder to the bucket, and the height of the bucket to the height of the cylinder to this arm right here, because this arm will be moving at about a 30-degree angle plus or minus to the ground, it makes a big difference when you do that whole 14 inches. Not so much when it's down at the ground or when it's 2 feet off the ground or maybe even 3 feet off the ground, but when you want to pick it up and dump it into a trailer, and you're actually pointing up or slightly up. When you do that 14 inches, are you pointing down enough to actually dump the load? And so that's where the adjustment comes in. And if anybody can suggest some modeling software that's simple to use for these types of projects in the future, I would appreciate it. I definitely will learn how to use it, because I got all types of implements that I want to use on my build to go on my tractor, and it helps to be able to model it in a virtual world. All right, anyway, enough respect, and we're gonna get back at it. Southwest Louisiana permaculture. Peace.